This might be the greatest 911 rescue of our show.
Stop!
In the history of the
You
show.
have lost your mind.
I think we do 3 cheers for Eddie. Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Yes, Bobby Bones.
Eddie had to call 911, but this was this was like somebody getting hurt really bad.
No, this was so scary, man. It was on Father's Day, and my kids were outside playing football on the street. I was mowing the lawn. My wife was working on like some of the plants in the front yard. And one of our neighbors comes out. He's like, "Hey, boys, throw the ball, throw the ball." And I did not see it happen. I was head down looking at the yard. And one of my sons like, "Dad, turn the lawnmower off, turn the lawnmower off." And he points to the street, and the neighbor fell. He's like probably in his 60s. He fell. He hit his head on the curb. There was blood everywhere, and he wasn't moving. So first thing I do is like, "Call 911." I yelled at my wife, "Call 911."
Oh, you saved him?
I'm the only adult there. So I ran to him.
Oh.
And he was kind of like, "Oh, my head. And I sat him up. And guys, this is how my dad died. So I was in like, we're not going to risk anything. We're getting an ambulance here quick. Like, let's get him here. So we call 911, and I'm speaking to him like, "Where are we right now?" And he's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "Where are we?" Because I see that in the movies, right? Like, tell us where we're at. See if he's a concussion.
Did he know where you were?
He said Nashville. I'm like, "That's good." And then he's like, "I need to lay down." And I was like, in the movies, they say don't let him lay down. So I'm like, no, stay up.
Don't let him go to sleep.
Well, I figured he wanted to lay down, and I didn't want him to go to sleep, or maybe the blood leave his head. I have no idea, dude. I've never been in this situation.
Yeah.
So finally, hey, props to the fire department, the ambulance. They rolled up in, I would say, 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That quick.
2 minutes. And I just got word yesterday that he is okay. Because I hadn't seen him. I don't really normally see this neighbor. He's in his house. He never comes out. And randomly, he just wanted to play football with the boys. And so, yeah, I found out he's okay. He did have a concussion. He might have a broken arm because his sister, who's with him now, said that, yeah, like he can't move his left arm.
Dang, that sucks.
Golly, that's
Are you a bit jealous, Lunchbox?
Yeah, man, that kind of makes me mad.
Why does it make you mad?
Because I like to call 911, and I haven't been able to
That's
recently.
his thing. You took his thing.
Like, situations around me have not presented themselves for 911, so you got to be in the action. It felt good. But here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. Really? You didn't even do it. Your wife did it. Like,
Well, because I had to run to aid.
But if Eddie said call 911, that's doing it.
No, that's not. I don't yell call 911 to someone. I pull out my own phone and call 911, and I'm on the scene. Like, I can do both at one time.
Well, Eddie was mowing the yard.
He doesn't have his phone in his pocket?
But Eddie
did not
had to
have
run
my
to
phone.
tend to the person. You don't ever run and get
Oh,
to the
I
person.
run to everybody.
No, but you don't get to them to like hold them up and talk with them.
Yeah, I do.
He did at the post office when he delivered the baby.
That's a lie.
is
He
that
never
true?
called 911, and he didn't deliver a baby. At the
I
post
didn't
office.
deliver. I held the lady's hand.
Held her
And
hand.
he didn't call 911. And that story, we put him on a lie detector, and it came back not true.
Those are not admissible in court.
Thank you, Amy.
This is not court.
Exactly.
No, exactly doesn't work as an argument that this is not court.
And the fact that he's jealous is so dumb. Like,
know.
I would rather not have this happen.
That's definitely really dumb.
This is so dumb.
Okay, good question. Lunchbox, would you like for all that to happen to you?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the guy's okay, right?
He's probably hurting.
He's
He's sore.
Yeah,
But you get to feel like a hero.
Do you feel like a hero?
a little bit.
Oh, you do?
A little bit.
100%.
And I will tell you why.
That's so dumb.
Because when he wanted to lay down and I said, "Don't do it."
See?
My wife was on the phone. She says, he wants to lay down. And she said, "No, don't let him do it." The dispatcher says, "Don't let him do it." And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that is freaky, though, knowing that your dad experienced something like that and then you had to, like, rush over there, stay calm, and that you
save a
knew,
life.
like, I do think that you acted quickly and are part of why he's doing okay. Because
Here
what if
today.
he had to lay down and
Eddie,
what if he had to
here
close his
today.
eyes?
Yeah.
This
That's
might
why
be the
he's here
greatest
today.
911
No!
rescue of our show.
Stop!
In the history of
You
the show.
have lost your mind.
I think we do 3 cheers for Eddie. Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Did
Thank you,
Eddie
guys.
wait to make sure that he was okay before he talked about it?
No. Well, I guess so. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I mean, can you imagine if it didn't go well? Like, I wouldn't
I'm
wanna
so
talk about that.
moved by it.
Stop.
You know what?
How
for
is it-
he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Nobody, which nobody can deny. Hey.
Wow, thank
Wow,
you
Eddie,
guys.
hero.
Wow.
Wow.
No, I'm not a hero, guys. I'm not a hero.
Wow.
I just did what I thought was the right thing to do.
Wow.
What about all the times I've done it?
You haven't saved anybody like this.
Are you kidding me? I mean, when
No,
that
tell us
lady
more.
was at the stop sign and she was out of the car saying, "Someone help me, someone help me,"
I don't remember that one.
and I called 911 and gave chase to the car.
But you.
Wait, there's so
that
so
story's
many.
not
No, it's 100% accurate.
She was in the car.
She
and
was
you
out of the
You
car.
never caught the car.
She was
though.
out of the
But you
car.
never got her.
But did she get back in the car?
Because the guy got out of the car and goes, "You're going to get back in the car
Then
right
why
now."
didn't you jump out and stop him and fight him? Like, Eddie got his hands dirty.
I had my kids in the car.
But you didn't do it. Is the point?
My
and
kids
I
were there
followed them.
too.
And I followed him like through numerous. We ran red lights.
He had his kids in the car.
You put other people's lives at risk, including your kids, running red lights.
And
Just
the
to be a
officer
hero.
kept saying, "I'm like, you guys, where are you guys? Where are you guys?" And they're like, "Oh, we're coming, we're coming." I mean, I'm like, "We're going past the Kroger right now. We're going past the McDonald's." And I mean, I followed forever.
But
And
did you ever see?
No, the cops told me to back off
You were right.
because they said, "All right, we got the license plate. We know where they live." And I'm like, "No. How do you know they're going home, man?"
Eddie, great job.
Thank you.
But Eddie, does it make you want to call 911 more now?
No. I wouldn't. I'd rather not call 911.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't want to be in that situation. But I will say that when the ambulance got there and everything, like we were so involved in the situation with the man that like the paramedic looks is like, who's the parent of those kids? And I look back and all 4 of my kids are like staring like with their face like, oh my gosh, what is happening? They're like, somebody should go put those kids back in the house. I'm like,
They
yeah,
saw
yeah.
their dad be a hero.
I mean, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's what they saw.
Have you asked
Lunchbox's
him
kids
about
almost
that?
died in running red lights. His argument back to him doing good was, I ran red lights with my kids in the car.
I mean, I was.
You had a great idea, and I think
I've been a hero so
the
many
intent
times.
was there, but Eddie actually saved a guy's life.
No, what about the guy at the time I found a body in the street?
I don't remember that one.
No, that was
Is
a
he
movie.
making all these
yeah,
up?
No.
No.
That was a
I'll
movie
tell
with
you,
Jerry O'Connell.
No. You guys may not remember this one, but man, I exited the highway and I took a right on the street, and there was what I thought was a trash bag in the middle of the road, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh no, that's a dead body, and I blocked traffic.
What is he talking about?
Guys.
He found a dead body.
I sort of remember
Hey,
this.
what's the movie?
Stand by me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Leeches!
No.
No, I remember there being a trash bag.
Amy,
I
stop.
promise-
You're
no.
always guys back.
No,
But
not
this
always.
time, though.
Not
Go ahead,
always.
Lunchbox.
And I'll tell you, I can tell you the night and everything. I met Jimmy and Amy at Neighbors.
Who?
They were on my soccer team.
Oh, we don't know who they are. Go
Exactly.
ahead. How did
And-
you save this guy's life?
And I was driving, and it was when Ray and I lived together. And I exited that road, took a right, and there's a dead body in the road, and people are just going around it, like driving.
Probably because they don't think it's a dead body.
No,
Right,
a
they think
dead
it's a
body
trash
in that
bag. It looks like
area.
a trash bag. And then when I got up close, I saw the white sneakers, and I was like, "Oh, that's a body." And I parked my car parallel, and I called 911. I said, "There's a dead body. There's a dead body in the road."
Okay.
Well,
And how did you save him?
And they're like, "Are you sure he's dead? Go up and touch it."
No, they
They
don't.
didn't say
I
that.
swear.
No way they
chance.
said-
I
Can you poke it with a stick, sir? No.
I swear to you, they said touch the body. And I got out.
You touched the body?
That's the dumbest story I've ever heard. Go ahead.
No, this is not a dumb story.
Go ahead.
And I got out and I was like, sir. And I was like, he's dead. And they're like, all right, help is on the way. And then he popped up. And I'm like, oh my God, he's alive. And that's
Like Undertaker when he raises up.
and he just looks at me. And what's crazy is he had a Taco Bell cup that didn't spill. Like it was right next to him. But his little huffing can, like it went rolling down the street.
Oh, he's high.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, dude, just sit down. The help is on the way. And he's like, and he got up and walked away. And then he went all the way down the street on the right side, crossed over the left, came back. He's like, hey, man, did you see where my can went? And went and grabbed it and ran off. And I saved his life. He would have got hit by a car.
I do remember this, y'all.
Yeah,
You don't.
I mean,
I don't remember
Ask
that.
Ray because Ray lived with him. I remember this.
I was
now.
on the phone with my wife at the time.
Yeah, confirmed. It's true story.
No, I hear you.
You had a different wife at the time?
No.
No, at the time of
We
it,
weren't
he
married.
was-
I still think Eddie wins because Eddie called 911 and they came.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
think
They
that's
came.
good.
The fire department came.
But that's good. But that's good. You did a good job.
Good job,
I
dude.
saved his life.
Good
3
job,
cheers
man.
for me. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray.
That's like 20 years ago.
So jealous.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Ray, we have to go. Get us
For
out
that
of here.
we cannot deny.
It's a